It's 50, 60 years of this shit. And all of a sudden you get somebody that want to play with it. Hey, go to my car and it's a box of diapers in the back. We're going to talk about that later. The 100 side of Clubhouse and my spy team, we found them and I exposed her.
Why do you want to ruin this woman?
Listen.
So 100? Why you dodging J Diggs?
This is a challenge. Wack 100, come meet me in the ring, man. Let's do some UFC shit together. You feel me? Settle it like men, you know, and let that be that. And so I'm hoping he accepts the challenge, man, because I want to beat up on this nigga. Period. You know, he run his mouth a lot. He need another one. Putting all type of bullshit on the internet, man, that ain't cool, bro. You know, you use your platform. Your platform is supposed to be, you know, to put some real shit out, especially if you calling yourself some type of commentator or news reporter, whatever the fuck y'all do over there. You know, y'all be giving out information to the public. You got to give out real information, man. You can't be out just trying to slander because you got a platform. You using it to slander people's name and shit like that. That shit ain't cool. So that's why I'm so persistent. Like, I don't really play on the internet. Right now, I'm playing on the internet. I'm childish as fuck. I'm petty. I'm all that shit, my nigga. I'm not going to let a nigga play with my legacy. Never. So, yeah, that's what it is. So I'm on Wack Head. Like, I'm on Wack Head. I'm in this section as we speak. My nigga, like, I'm really just want to fight, bro. I just want to fight. I just want to fight, my nigga. You asked for a fight, I just want to fight, my nigga. I want to beat you up and get it over with.
I don't know. These days, I'm a little hot and cold on Wack's reputation because I used to say Wack never lies until I seen like 4 lies he told like in the last week. I was like, what the fuck?
But now he don't want to knock me out. Now he want to put a contract on me. Wherever we meet, you gonna die. So, okay, we gonna see how that work out for you.
No, whatever you want to do, all you gonna do is die, nigga.
What?
Cause I fuck with Blue, like real shit. I got respect for him and I fuck with him genuinely, nigga. That's real shit. But his manager about to get him fucked all the way.
You can't whoop it.
Let's listen to the clip.
Axe hating on Blueface because Blueface knocked his broad down. That's it. No, because you notice how he came out of nowhere with it?
The Shay girl?
Wack, who?
I don't know him.
All right, that's a different episode. 500K. Thank you. 500K. Appreciate you, OG. We about to get that done, big dog.
AD, I know the game, so I know if I'd have let that go. See, he want me to respond. That's all he wants.
I said 500K.
He want a response.
We ain't talking about him no more.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is kill him with silence, and he gonna look stupid. You don't power me.
So Blueface not gonna say no, right? So it's good. You speaking for Blue?
Is this the root of your Wack 100 beef as well? Because in full disclosure,
I don't have a beef with him.
I was on the podcast with him, and he was trying to imply that he had slept with you. Now I know you're married, and I very much doubt that, but he was implying that.
He said that?
Well, maybe we got a lawsuit for him now.
I don't need no lawsuit because that shit ain't true. Like,
well, I know it's not true, but he was sitting there with his shiny head, just like, yeah, me and her, we got a history.
Wack, who? Now I need names. We gonna go with this to the end. Who? What? Where? Receipts. You the nigga with receipts. Where? Who?
Do you think I'm gonna let a little nigga like that knock me out? I just want to see how that work.
he thinking because you're older, so he
all
can't.
that. But I've been gang banging since 1959. I've been in every major state prison in California. I ain't got no gang of hickeys upside my head and stab wounds. I'm the aggressor. I'm the predator. I'm not the prey.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm active. I walk these streets every day. I don't hide. I'm not in Dubai. I'm not in Acapulco somewhere. I went to his hood. He grew up in Pacoima, but he can't represent.
So wait a minute. I gotta figure out where the fuck did Wack 100 get this from? Listen, Wack, and this is a challenge we're gonna put up. Where's the tape? You got tape of Nipsey getting his dick sucked, or by two niggas, or whatever the case is, or a chick, whatever the fuck type of gay stuff they was doing. You said you got the tape. You got the tape of Oscar De La Hoya dressing in drag. You got the tape. You got the tape of everything. Where is the tape?
Listen, bro, don't be talking about Pac like that, bro.
Hey,
That was
first
something
of all,
different.
any nigga that say it was an East or West Coast beef is a certified, bona fide fucking weirdo.
Listen to what I just asked you.
You're a
That's
weirdo.
move. That's a
Pac
business
from
move.
New York, Biggie Puff from New York. That's East Coast, is it not? The words was coming out of an East Coast nigga's mouth, bro.
But he had a whole West Coast corporation backing him up.
He ain't had no corporation.
I'd like to tell Tupac, keep his guards up. We ride with him. And one other thing I'd like to say, any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
My goodness, I could have spent at least an hour on that intro, but I had to end it there after hearing this dipshit speak bad on Tupac's name. I mean, really, what is it with this guy? It's like he has a thing for clout chasing on dead legends. I'm sorry, but I just could not bear one more moment of his nonsense. So let's quickly dismantle this fool's argument and get it out of the way, because trust me, we have much bigger fish to fry in this video concerning Mr. Wack 100 and the countless lies that he's been spewing on the internet for the last several years. I really hate to be plugging my own videos right now, but Wack 100 is kind of forcing my hand here, because it just so happens that I recently released a video on the story behind Tupac's murder, and it's very clear that Mr. Wack 100 is an idiot. Because anyone who knows anything about this case understands that a big reason for this beef was because of Suge Knight's friend Big Jake being murdered, and there are just so many moving parts in the West Coast East Coast beef. So please, Mr. Wack 100, I encourage you to do your homework and learn some history about the state you so proudly claim as your very own. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, you might want to give the first Wack 100 Lies a Lot video a watch, because oh boy, we covered quite a lot in that video. But to sum it up quickly, they call him Three Finger Wack because he apparently enjoys being pointed in different directions from time to time, if you know what I mean.
I thought that was it, but he was just like, okay, now slide one more finger.
And not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh yeah, did you know that Wack 100 can come out of his butt? I kid you not. It turns out that the guy actually might have some of his own talent after all. And speaking of being able to come out of your butt, did you know that Wack 100 owns a diaper company? I mean, talk about branding. Wack 100 diapers, that's fucking brilliant. We also learn how Wack 100 absolutely loves to expose himself for being a liar and a fraud on practically every DJ academic stream that he gets the opportunity to be on. In the last video, he literally told us how he faked a fight with Sharp for content, and he might have even gotten away with it if it wasn't for DJ Academics and the chat. And in this first clip that I want to show you is from when Wack 100 decided to lie on DJ Academics for absolutely no reason at all. Apparently, he had a bet with someone that he could get Academics' attention. And so, when Wack 100 was on a No Jumper podcast, he decided this was his time to strike. And he went on to say Blueface smashed Academics' girlfriend, which was 100% fabricated. But his plan worked because he happened to get a lot of attention from Academics that day, although it might not have been the attention he had hoped for. You see, Wack 100 is confused because he doesn't understand that he is the only one who does this fake goofy stuff for content.
Wack claims Blueface slept with Academics' girl. What? Let's listen to the clip.
Nephew, forgive me. Axe hating on Blueface because Blueface knocked his broad down. That's it. No, because you notice how he came out of nowhere with it?
The Shay girl?
Wack who? Wack who? Now I need names. We gonna go with this to the end. Who? What? Where? Receipts. You the nigga with receipts. Where? Who? Please let me know. I get it. Listen, Wack, you was trying to, like, I don't even know why you even said some weird shit like this. Wack, you was trying to do a podcast with me. You literally told me, yo, Ack, I was trying to do the pod with you. You didn't move fast enough because you wanted me to holler at Spotify to get you a situation. Now you over there with Adam. I get you. Do your thing. I like your show. Don't just throw me into y'all shit for some who, where, what? Where's the receipts? Where is the receipts? We ain't gonna, I'm gonna be honest. Wack know me too. We ain't letting Wack off the hook with this. We gotta find out if he's lying or Blueface lying. So now, who said what and which girl we talking about? Let me hear the clip.
I ain't gonna tell you which one.
Which one? How many girlfriends do I got? I don't have 20 girlfriends. I've dated one girl that y'all know prior to the person that y'all even know about now. Angelica. And by the way, I'm gonna be honest, I would not vouch for Angelica. Angelica, if you see this, don't. But I wouldn't vouch for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what you've done after me. I don't give a fuck. But I could only talk about when you're saying this, when you're saying girlfriend, you're not saying ex. You're not saying somebody you fucked with in the past. Like, anybody can say they fuck like Selena. Selena's not my girlfriend. When you're saying girlfriend, that's a current. That's like me saying I fucked Blueface baby mama. That's not his baby mama to be. That's two people. Which means I would have either fucked Krishan or fucked the one with the chin. Again, obviously I haven't. But what I'm trying to say is that what is Wack talking about?
Okay, now this is just messed up on so many different levels, and let me explain to you why. First of all, I watch academic streams every day, and I've never heard him once say anything bad about Wack 100 until this very stream. In fact, one might say academics considered Wack 100 to be a friend. Now, let me ask you this. Imagine if someone that you consider to be a friend went on No Jumper and told a lie about how your girl cheated on you with a famous rapper. How would that make you feel? And then that very same day, you had to go on your live stream in front of tens of thousands of people and have to talk about your personal love life, and have to not only defend yourself, but also defend your significant other. It's such a personal thing to have to do on the spot. Obviously DJ Academics is a pro and quickly scares the living dog shit out of Wack 100. He then called Wack 100 on stream, and he demanded that he denounce these terrible rumors once and for all.
Wack is lying. I'm calling Wack now. Wack is a troll. Wack is a fucking Wack, yo Wack. Don't.
What up, bro?
Wack.
What?
Wack. You know you can't. Wack. You the king of technical. Yo, Wack.
I'm wearing your clubhouse. They said academics going up on your ass.
Yo, Wack. I'm about to catch. Yo, Wack. I kid you not. I'm about to catch a heat stroke.
Ack, let me ask you a question.
I'm about to catch a heat. Wack.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask
me. Do you think I give a fuck about you going up on me?
No, but I'm mad, Wack. I'm mad. Wack. Hold on. No, Wack. Hold on.
Okay. Here we see Mr. Wack 100 literally crying because of his big joke. I want to point out that Wack is responding in such a fashion only to reinforce that this whole thing is just one big joke. But his fake laughing and his passive-aggressive gangsterism isn't fooling anyone.
I wanted
No.
I want $1,000. I'm gonna send you 500. I said,
No.
Adam.
Hold on.
I said, Adam. Adam said, academic don't never show us no love and promote our shit. I said, I'm gonna show you how to get him to promote our shit.
Nah, Wack. Hold on. No, fuck all that. Wack. No, hold on. You know you can't go on No Jumper shit and be like, academics letting this bitch get fucked. Yo, they on my head like this.
Yo.
And this right here seems to be yet another filthy technique that Wack 100 loves to use in order to slither his way out of the shit he often stirs. You'll notice whenever he gets called out, he loves to blame it on anyone who happens to be next to him at the time. I'm not sure what you call that, but I'm pretty certain that there is a word for such a thing. Like in the last video, he blamed the fake fight going wrong on Sharp 4, and I quote, "Taking it too far with the not quack out allegations. It seems as though Wack 100 does not like it when the shoe is on the other foot." Now here he is again putting all of the blame on Adam22.
Adam said,
and claiming that Adam22 bet him $1,000 that he couldn't get academics' attention. So really this whole thing is Adam 22's fault, and obviously Wack 100 is in the clear. And then he goes on to say that academics should have called him first to see if there was any truth to Wack's lie, implying that academics does not trust him enough. Well, here is some food for thought. Hypothetically speaking, if there was any truth to these statements, I would personally expect my friend to reach out to me first, instead of going on no jumper and using it as ammunition against me to defend your artist Blueface's reputation. And it appears that Wack 100 has used this manipulative tactic once again, and this time the person who happened to be standing closest to him was none other than Champagne Poppy himself.
Drake? Drake? The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T? The nigga that hiding his kid from the world, but his world wanna hide from the kid? Aubrey Graham in a wheelchair? Drake? Yes! Y'all niggas better stop playing with me. Y'all talking about the light-skinned nigga from DeGeneres? From Toronto? Yo, stop playing with me.
Yup, that's right. Not even Drake is safe from the tangled web of lies that Mr. Wack 100 loves to weave. In this next clip that I'm about to show you is of Ayatollah Marv, telling a story of when he was on set of the Drake and Game video shoot for the song called 100, ironically enough. In this clip, Marv will tell us how Wack 100 was shitting bricks when his artist Game was arguing with Little Rob's son. And then he tells us how Wack 100 was frightened and ran for safety.
This is 2015. I can't say we, but Game did a video in Cedar Block neighborhood, which was called Black Wall Street, right?
Okay.
And he said, yeah, I met this nigga, and he was timid, and he acted this way. Okay.
You can hold it right there, yeah.
This is Wack 100. That's his car. He's smiling. He's so happy to be around, right? Now he's up under. This is Wacko from the west side in the red pants. He stays up under Wacko. That's his back right there, right?
Okay.
All right. Now one of the Lil Rob, his son gets into it with Game. That's Lil Rob and Game right there. Right?
Okay.
Lil Rob got a gun, and he tell Game, man, blood, we gotta get down. Him and this nigga hollers, man, he got a gun. Him and Drake run to the back of the light, all that knocking folks out. That's Drake. That's me and Game.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been a G all my life, bro. This ain't nothing. He met me then in 2005. Big homie. Now, I don't know him. I don't know this. My nephew is Ray Shrimmer, Sway Lee, and Slim Jimmy.
Okay.
Okay. Sway Lee and this little boy named, what's his name? Trippy Red.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with Trippy.
So Slim was at Rolling Loud with one of his homies, and dude and his crew run up on him and start socking him out and knock Slim's little homie out, about 20 dudes. So my nephew called me and tell me what happened with this dude, Trippy Red. I'm like, okay, like, let me check this out. I'm thinking it's a grown man or something. When I see Trippy Red, he looked like Lil Chucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, I can't do nothing to this little guy here. So Slim said, all I want is a fair one with him. So I gets in contact with my homie that works with this dude. He said, man, Wack 100, Blueface is doing some music with Trippy Red. So we get on the phone and I say, bro, I just want to get with this dude. And that was him and Sway Lee. What Jimmy have to do with it? Jimmy just want to, he said, well, let me check it out. So he calls me back on the phone. So he tells me, well, man, dude, I said, well, I don't want to, what can we do? Man, you can't tell me what to do with my money, man. I hang up the phone on him. So we've had dealings. And he don't, like I said, I got $10,000, but now he don't want to knock me out. Now he want to put a contract on me.
Oh, man.
He tried to save his life. Yeah, wherever we meet, you gonna die. So, okay, we gonna see how that work out for you.
Alrighty then. You will soon notice that in Ayatollah's telling of the story, he doesn't seem to mention the homies clearing the block. And he really doesn't mention Drake all that much, other than to say, it was of course a Drake video shoot that this story took place at. But yet, when we listen to Wack 100's telling of the story, you will see the whole situation in a different light. In fact, the details change rather drastically when we let Wack 100 tell the story. According to Wack 100, it wasn't him that was scared. No, of course not. I mean, we're talking about Big Wack 100 here. No, it was Drake who was the scaredy cat all along. Actually, Wack 100's version seems to be a completely different story altogether. Wack 100 claims that the homies were going to clear the block and someone pulled out a strap, and that's when Drake got scared. And so naturally, Wack 100 had to console Drake and assure him everything would be okay because everyone who was at the event was dressed in red. So if you think about it, Wack 100 is more of a hero than he is a scaredy cat.
Remember, we had some crazy ass old pink Cadillac, some extended limousine Cadillac. We put all the kids in, had Drake get in and take pictures and all that shit. The significance was, first of all, the homies had all the corners locked down because Drake agreed to come to the ghetto.
Right, I was about to say that. Nigga,
Drake agreed to come to the ghetto, right? Now, I told this story before, right?
You chilling with the auntie.
When we was finna move from one street to the next, Drake's, you know, we tell the homies, yo, clear the block out, make sure ain't nothing over there. So he see the homies, you know, tooling up to go over there. Drake jumped in the motherfucking, in the Escalade and out, right? They said, Wack, we think Drake thinks something going on, right? I said, hold on, let me go get this nigga. So I jump in the car with two of the homies. We get on him, get him to the light. Nigga, where you going? He like, Wack, I said, nigga, they with us. They going to the next block to clear the block out. That ain't for you, nigga. You straight. They with us. Everybody in Burgundy, nigga. He like, Wack, I didn't know. I thought something was going on.
Yeah, so we come because you telling the story now.
Yeah, but what about the part when Game got into an argument with Little Rob's son, and you screamed, he's got a gun, and then ran away? No, Wack 100 doesn't seem to even mention it. One of the biggest questions I've been asking myself these last few days is this: why would Wack 100 get so weird and so uncomfortable when he was asked about a gang member who also happened to be a gay folk? You'd think he'd have more of a progressive perspective on the conversation, especially given the whole three-finger whack situation. But no, he seems to think that isn't a gay thing to do at all. In this next clip that I'm about to show you is of Wack 100 telling us what he thinks it means to be gay. In fact, he actually thinks it's disrespectful. I mean, for God's sakes, Wack 100, do you know that it's the year 2023? I really cannot believe that this is something that I actually have to mention in my video. I really thought that we had moved on from this ridiculous conversation, but apparently not.
Did you hear about the gay crip dropping his flag?
He never had a flag. This why them two bozos look crazy, even giving this that type of light.
Oh, he had a flag. He might have gone to Michael's and bought it, but he had a flag.
Listen, they should have never acknowledged that dude. In no way.
I am kind of surprised that they did, because I had nothing to do with making that happen.
They should have never acknowledged it. They in there winking at the dude and licking their lips and
giving him sandwiches,
talking about, I know you wish it was a 9-incher, and did you get put on the on? Like, yeah, bro, that ain't how that's supposed to go.
That was the craziest part of that first conversation. I don't know what that was about, and
then you got Brick Baby sitting there like, yeah, cuz, so, hood, so did you get, how you be moving this shit? You are too concerned with that shit. Now, as a West Coast, listen, that's a misrepresentation of the culture.
If you did an impersonation of him as good as the one he just did of you, then I would be laughing too. So I'm not picking sides there, Brick. But that was
shout
pretty
out
good.
to Compton.
Have you been working on that?
No, it's just what it is.
You linked up with Ari Spears, and he
I really wish you would tell him, bro, to snap out of that. Listen, this real shit.
Snap out of what?
I think Brick could be a great host.
I think he is great. BBB.
But he's too caught up in this character he has to be to where he can't really be who he is.
Do you feel like it's a
he
character?
He gotta be this dude that's super cool, getting high, and it's like a dude. You ever talk to a dude that says, you know what I mean? Every 3 words, you know what I mean? You say it so much, you sound dumb. So everything about his persona, if he was to, bro, I will pay him not to do an interview smoking weed and just focus on the interview. You'll get a total different Brick Baby.
Sometimes I do think about that.
I'm telling you,
I wonder,
we never talked about it.
If he dropped the perks, I wonder what his podcasting style would look like.
I'm just being real.
Now, how gangster is that? Telling Brick Baby's boss that he's a problem because he smokes too much weed. Do you guys smell that? I swear, I smell a dirty stinky rat, and it smells goddamn awful. And don't worry folks, bear with me. I did not bring you all the ways out here for nothing. We are almost arriving to the point of this clip.
Listen, I don't fuck with him, but I ain't no hater.
Living.
Look, I don't fuck with him.
Half the people we know are smoking cigs and smoking weed all the time.
That don't
right?
make it right.
But I mean, there's a lot of other people who smoke weed all the time on the podcast, right?
I think he's more focused on getting high and what he looks like getting high and how he's supposed to act high, that he thinks something that's cool and really not cool.
I think you're in denial about the fact that someone like him really actually likes getting high and really almost needs to get high.
Did you just hear what you said about that man? You just called him a dope fiend. We can move on to the next topic.
We're talking about weed.
You said it, not me.
We're talking about weed.
Whenever you say a motherfucker, no, you mentioned
weed
perks.
and Camels with no filter.
You just mentioned perks.
Well,
I don't know nothing about all that.
He uses many things.
Okay, there you go. And you said he needs to get high, which means these many things he uses is you saying he's need.
He's not popping perks on camera. He's rolling blunts and smoking cigarettes.
Only thing I'm saying, I would love to see a segment of a sober Brick Baby, not focused on the blunt, focused on whoever the individual is in front of him or the topic. I think we would get a great interview. I'm not dirty macking him.
Would you sit down with Gay Tony?
With who?
The former Gay Hoover Crip.
Sit and talk about what?
Everything.
No, we're not talking about cripping. I'm not disrespecting the key ways that I got respect for, acknowledging him as a Crip.
Can you talk about his past as a Crip?
No, we're not talking about cripping at all. Period.
Okay, maybe we don't have to do it.
That don't even make sense.
I feel like now that he's kind of left the cripping behind, it's like, oh, you're just a gay dude. And he is good on camera.
He ain't left nothing behind because it was never ahead of him, was never with him.
Well, OG Percy co-signed him.
I don't know who that individual is.
Now that's somebody I want to get on the show.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who he is.
Seems like a legend.
But no, I'm not finna. I got too many. My niggas from 8-9 East Coast, Deco and them over there. My man Compton, Rick Rock, Blue from Long Beach, Big Fave from Long Beach. You know, I got a host of Crip partners, Runchy from Gray Street. You know, a lot of Crip guys I fuck with. I'm not finna disrespect them like that.
But you could sit down with them and tell him, I'm not cool with your cripping.
No, because I don't acknowledge him as that. They don't acknowledge him as that. And we not finna give him that light. It's 50, 60 years of this shit. And all of a sudden you get somebody that want to play with it. Cripping, believe it or not, is part of the culture. As blood and Paul Ruin is. So it gotta be respected.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, on the collective, we want to be respected. Because when we move together as a coast, that's part of our movement.
I guess I just don't understand why you're allowed to have trans people in your clubhouse rooms, but you can't have a gay dude in a gang. The world
there are
is changing.
gay people in gangs.
But they're just not open about it? They're not open? Is that the difference?
Some are, some not. It's gay motherfuckers in gangs.
Right.
What do you mean? If it wasn't, you wouldn't have the prison stories.
Right.
So you're not going to get me to say...
But not everybody who rapes someone in prison is gay, right?
Bullshit. If you penetrate orally or anally another man, you're gay.
What if you live in a culture in which that's just a way of establishing dominance?
Period. Like, there's no in between for that. That's if you penetrate anally or orally another man, giving or receiving, you're gay.
What if it's just to get some get back?
I don't get, then you're gay. You can stab him another way.
What if I just want to let this motherfucker know how it is? So I gotta, yeah.
That means you have gay thoughts and gay tendencies.
Oh yeah.
And you're acting out a gay act.
You'll notice that Wack 100 was very specific on his definition of what being gay was. And I'm sure you've also noticed that getting 3 fingers in your butt by your lady friend didn't seem to find its way into his definition at all. All jokes aside, this is actually pretty sad when you really think about it, because it seems like Wack 100 thinks that being gay makes you less of a man, so much so that it completely undermines the entire crick culture. Well, Mr. Wack 100, how about you try this on for size? Because luckily for you we have it in a size small, and I literally got all fucking day. Do you seriously want to talk about disrespecting gang culture right now? I'm literally 30 minutes deep into a part 2 of a video exposing you for being a liar and a fraud, and most importantly for this argument, being a self-proclaimed Pyru gang member and gallivanting across the internet as if you're some type of spokesman for the entire Pyru culture. Good grief. Will someone please go get this guy a diaper?
Go to my car and it's a box of diapers in the back.
Moving on. In this next clip that I want to show you is of another No Jumper podcast. I swear Adam's really hitting it out of the park with the No Jumper Company. First, we will have Tasha K explain where their problem originated in the first place, and then we will see Wack 100 respond to the clip that we're about to watch. This one couldn't be set up any more perfect for us to observe Wack 100 tell yet another lie on someone.
Is this the root of your Wack 100 beef as well? Because in full disclosure,
I don't have a beef with him.
I was on the podcast with him, and he was trying to imply that he had slept with you. Now, I know you're married, and I very much doubt that, but he was implying that.
He said that?
Well, maybe we got a lawsuit for him now.
I don't need no lawsuit because that shit ain't true. Like,
well, I know it's not true, but he was sitting there with his shiny head, just like, yeah, me and her, we got a history.
Listen, the first time I heard of that man is when I don't know how it got to me, but someone was like, he did an interview with R. Kelly.
Yeah, he called him on our show, yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I had interaction. And then he was just like, yeah, R. Kelly hired him to investigate me. And I'm like, for what? He's like, well, you leaked his jail records. Yeah, so does the Justice Department. They know they opened up a whole investigation on me. So what are you doing? Well, I'm trying to get him justice. Are you a Fed? Have you not seen my channel? Like, I tell on every motherfucking body. I'm not a gangster. I'm a snitch. And I love snitching on a motherfucking gangster. And I love snitching on a motherfucker that molests kids. And I do have special agents on speed dial. So what are we talking about here? And then his ex-girlfriend, I guess who he cheated on his wife with, hit me. And she was like, I'm the one that, took that picture of him laying on his diabetes belly. And his ass was up.
Right.
She said she put 3 fingers in his ass.
Did she say that?
She did. 3.
Yikes.
We got the winos calling him 3-finger Wack.
Yeah, I heard a few people calling that.
Yeah, that came from us. So, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Wack.
I'm just saying. Like, and shout out to Clubhouse for finally deleting his shit.
Is he officially gone?
That's what they're saying. They're saying he's gone now. And that's good because he was doxing a lot of women. Like, he showed up I sent you the videos. He showed up at my office. Talking about he gonna get a office suite next to me. Like, what am I supposed to be scared of you?
Right.
Like, nigga, I will come outside. Like, next time you outside, call me and say you outside. I will come outside. I will let you do whatever you want to do to me. And I'm gonna have them crackers waiting on your ass when you done, bitch.
Right.
They love a good, okay, in their jail cell. They do. Especially the ones saying, I'm Pyru, I'm blood. Oh, they need farm workers, you bitch.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, absolutely. Why your eyes got big when I said, I can say.
No, you can, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you can't, but I can. But I'm just saying, you fuck with me if you want to. I'm the police.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what it is. I will tell them, and if I help to put R. Kelly behind bars, what makes you think I won't have your ass behind bars getting 4-5 dicks in your ass?
Well, but how are the guys going to position themselves to get their dicks off?
Oh, man. Listen, all that shit he been talking on the internet, you know them jail dudes be watching that shit. They waiting on a big, thick ass like him. He got that Kanye ass. He got a fat ass.
He does have a fat ass.
He does have a fat ass.
And
they
said he was
like
gonna
that
get
shit.
lipo.
Huh?
You're gonna get lipo.
It still ain't gonna take the diabetes away. Pancreas still
You're gonna have a
fucking
Bandman
failing.
Kevo body soon.
Okay, very interesting. Now let's see how Wack 100 responds to this clip, because you know what they say, Wack always got the proof. So, what we're about to see, better be some gangster shit. On Pyru.
Let's talk about the fact that we've had a few different Wack 100 ops stopping by the building. Some surprise visits. I was just telling you about a former street affiliate of yours. I'm not sure if you would want to mention his name, but he came in here, had a whole litany of complaints about you.
Hey, listen.
I listened attentively.
One thing about complaints, right?
I heard him out.
Complaints got to be backed with facts. And a lot of people tell a lot of stories.
Okay.
But documentation beats conversation. Now, what you mean you had a whole lot of whack ops?
Well, okay, so there's the guy I told you about before.
Uh-huh.
Then we had Tasha K stop by.
Oh, did she tell you about, or did you tell her that I told you about us?
Here's the thing.
Did you tell her that Wack told you about our little thing?
I did ask her if she ever had sexual relations with you.
What did she say?
She looked horrified. She's been with her husband since she was in her early 20s.
She got, but I ain't gonna put it out there. But and so what did she say? Did she answer the question?
If she was with you?
Did she answer the question on camera?
Yeah, she said no.
So, and then that's all she said?
I mean, most of her other response, the rest of her response was mostly like non-verbal gestures that she was like horrified. She kind of looked like she was gonna throw up.
You know, me and Tasha look alike.
I would not do that to her. But
me and Tasha K looks alike. She's a very,
you're more of a caramel.
She's a very pretty guy.
Pretty guy? She's a woman, Wack.
That's my point. I can call her a pretty guy because she's a real woman, but she's pretty as a guy. Now, if you got a female that's pretty as a guy, then she's fucked up as a girl.
I feel like you...
Tasha K is the definition of a walking oxymoron. Shout out to Cardi B. Yo, listen. Shout out to my spies on the other side and my squad because she know what I did to her.
Why am I doing a podcast with a villain, a super villain here? Look at him.
Yo!
I love her.
But
She's amazing.
You know what? I was checking her out.
If you slept with her, feel free to show me some receipts right now. Text messages, images of some sort, anything. I'm not seeing it. Shout out to all my winos. I know you're out there. Oh, yeah. This isn't going to be as easy as me finding the definition of 4K tray on Urban Dictionary. You got nothing. Her husband's a great guy, too. You would love him.
That dude's an African dude who was hoodwinked and bamboozled into thinking he was going to hide all the assets over there until my spies found it, and I sent it in to the homegirl and exposed where it was at. Remember before when they said Cardi B only got $900 or $9,000? Now, 5 days after I posted the shit and got it to where $220,000 is the offer, can we pay you a quarter? You know why? Because she was hiding the assets. And the hunted side of Clubhouse and my spy team, we found them and I exposed her.
Why do you want to ruin this woman?
Listen.
I don't think she did anything wrong to Cardi B.
Definitely did.
What?
Don't mention the homegirl name. We ain't doing that. Shout out to Cardi B.
I can't say Cardi B, but you can?
Yeah, I can. That's my homegirl.
I was supposed to meet up with her relatively recently.
Nah, you don't need to meet with Cardi. Cardi, we ain't doing that.
There's a new cereal out called The Whoops, and she has been doing a little bit of endorsement
That's my
work
homegirl.
for the
Cardi
Whoops.
B has never, ever changed with me.
Whoa, what a comeback. He said she looks like a boy, or that he looks like a girl. I'm not really sure what he was getting at there, but either way, that's the type of response you might expect to hear from a third grader, not a third finger legend like Wack 100. Anyways, So it seems that the only issue that Tasha K really has with Wack 100 is because he conducted a full-blown investigation looking to get Tasha K in trouble by any means necessary. And oh yeah, he was doing all of this on behalf of R. Kelly and Cardi B apparently. And in this next clip, we will see what kind of gangster get back Mr. Wack 100 had in store for Tasha K. Now, I want you to pay very close attention to this next clip, because Wack 100 is about to demonstrate what being a real pyro gangster looks like. He is gonna tell us how he deceived Tasha K in order to get her to give up her actual phone number, so that he can dox her and post it on the internet. And the strangest thing of all is that Wack 100 is genuinely proud for what he did. For some reason, the guy thinks that this makes him look tough, when in reality, it just makes him look like a freak weirdo stalker. But the little guy has his shiny head so far up his own butt that he is completely oblivious to this fact.
You see how I fucked Tasha K up, right?
Yeah, so what's the deal with that? Explain that situation to our loyal viewers. Yeah,
I fucked her up. See, she bit into Wack, some dumb deranged gang member, right? Didn't see I was lining her up.
Okay.
So she charged following some, right? And I was talking to her as a female in the DMs.
You have a fake woman Instagram
no, she
account?
thought she was talking to a woman. It was a lineup.
Okay.
Well, you know what they say. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And if you can dodge the truth, well then, you can dodge a question. So, to answer Adam's question, yes, Wack 100 does indeed have a fake account that he uses to pretend to be a female. Presumably, he uses this account to gain information on the opposition. But honestly, who knows what else this weirdo really does with that account?
So I started, talking to her.
So you're doing a little like To Catch a Predator type thing?
All that. So I'm like, yeah, girl, this Wack 100 dude, he's a savage. He might turn on me one day. I might need some backup and ally. She's like, okay, I'm with you, girl. I'm like, yeah, you know how he is. Like, he's dangerous. So she's doing the emojis and all this shit. So I hit her with, yo, can you send me your phone number so I can get in contact with you? And the bozo sent the number.
Mm-hmm. Do I even have to say it at this point? He acts as if it's a bad thing that Tasha K gave her number to someone she believed to be a woman because she thought that said woman was in fear for her life. It's actually a rather brave thing to do if you ask me. But not to Wack 100 though. No, to him this is what he meant when he said,
you see how I fucked Tasha K up, right?
Nope, so sorry. We must have missed it, but I'm sure it must have been a good one, seeing how excited Wack 100 appears to be in this clip.
She goes to Instagram, screenshot it, says, look what Wack has around him. This, and that. I had to go, bozo, here go the whole motherfucking DMs. You talking to me the whole time. I said, but stay tuned for phase 2. My spies, shout out to my spies on Clubhouse, got a nice little group of them. They go to work. Mm-hmm. This is how I was able to go to her place of business, to her office when I was in Miami. I went over there, give me an office next door, Suite 600.
You did this?
Yeah, I put it up on my Instagram.
Why? Just to support Cardi B?
That's my homegirl. I always support Cardi B.
I don't think she would do this for you.
That's my home. You know what Cardi B did for me?
What?
Cleared, signed off, didn't charge me.
For the Tatiana.
Nothing.
Holy shit, this guy just keeps making me stop the clip, and it's frankly getting annoying at this point. Let me quickly address this by saying, clearing a sample and literally leasing the building next door to someone just so you can further your investigation are two very different things. In the last video, we got to learn a lot of information about Mr. Wack 100 from Bay Area legend J Diggs. We basically got a full breakdown of their beef, and we even got to hear Wack 100 disrespect another Bay Area legend, Mac Dre. But for the context of this video, we will be more focused on the countless lies that he's been caught in as a subsequent result of this beef. Because Wack 100 claims that he pulled up on J Diggs and dropped his address. But J Diggs never showed up, and Wack 100 has some type of screenshot that he's been sharing with folks every time that he gets called out for ducking the fade with J Diggs. In the last video, we saw a clip of J Diggs explaining to us that these alleged screenshots were fake, and that he has never texted Wack 100 a day in his life.
I ain't never text Wack 100 in a day in my life.
And in this next clip, we will see Snap Dogg call out Wack 100 for ducking the fade with J Diggs, And then you will see Wack 100 immediately offer up his screenshots as proof to show that he ain't no scaredy cat. But no one was buying any of the bullshit that Wack 100 happened to be selling that day. And then Detroit rapper Snap Dogg proceeded to dunk on him, causing the entire room to all catch a serious case of the laughers.
You laugh,
Wack so 100. Why you dodging J Diggs?
Oh, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy.
Hey, watch this.
Uh-oh.
Hey, watch.
I'm saying, dude, y'all got real beef or y'all got real beef or it's just like boxing? I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Hold on.
Tell me something.
Hold on.
Let me know.
AD,
What's the
I'm
deal?
gonna send you something. You know your unc, right?
Send it to me right
AD,
now.
watch this.
Wack always got proof. Let's go.
I waited for this for 6 hours, bro. This got a hold of my number. Told me he was coming to my spot. Here it go, bro. I'm gonna send it to you.
Send it to me right now.
The bitch started sending me pictures of videos and fights here. I said, bro, fuck your mama. Pull up. There you go, ADT. I didn't say nothing. Right? It's coming to you. That nigga hit me. I didn't even know who it was. He said, nigga, I land at this time. I said, well, nigga, this where I'm at. I sent him the pin drop and the motherfucking address. He told me for 30 minutes, for 6 hours, 30 minutes, he on the way. Never showed up. I waited for that nigga from 5 to 1:30 a.m. I was mad as a motherfucker because I was supposed to be driving to Vegas, homie. I just sent it to you, the whole text thread. Now, Snap.
All right, well, hey, I didn't know, bro. You said you got,
bro.
You answered me. Let it go.
Listen to me.
Fuck you. What y'all got going on? 500,000.
Hold on,
It ain't nothing
bro.
to talk about.
You got your fight. You good.
Listen, bro.
500. You got your fight. You good.
Hold on, bro.
Go ahead,
Listen
OG.
to me.
Go ahead.
I don't know this man. I ain't never talked to him, seen him, did business with him. This is a nigga. You see, if ain't nothing working for you, say Wack's name. This what they do. I don't know him, right? I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never seen this nigga day in my life. Nothing about the nigga, right? But he crossed the line, so I did that. Now since then, the nigga that disrespected the mother of my children for no reason.
I ain't know it.
Right?
Hold on, he just sent the text message right now. Let me see. I got the proof right now.
No, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just like you did with me and Rico
Bro,
Records.
look
Drop
at it.
it.
The nigga never showed up.
No, I'm saying y'all got real shit going on. We ain't gonna talk about that. I thought it was just.
I
Like
mean, it's
boxing.
real now because he looking at clout. This a nigga I've never seen. Ain't got no business. Never talked to him. Never nothing. I didn't know who he was.
All right, so we gonna drop
The
that
nigga,
500,000.
You looking at it? You looking at it? AD?
I'm looking at it right now.
I waited for that. I told him fuck his mama 10 times.
Damn.
Well, Matt, he told me he was coming to see me. The nigga never pulled up. He sending me clips of fights, bro. Fuck all that,
500K.
nigga.
500K.
Look at it. It's right there.
That nigga said, fuck all that, nigga.
I'm looking at the text message right now.
500. Fuck that AD. That's their shit. He answered it. I ain't know they had shit.
Yeah, I got
back to our shit.
I got the
500K.
He said back to our shit.
500K.
Hey, he dropped the address like 3-4 times. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Well, that's
The nigga telling me he coming. He never showed up.
So he never
He
showed up.
contacted me. Where you at, nigga? I land in whoop-de-whoop hours.
We know Wack. We know Wack.
So he just dropped a music video dissing you, Wack. So where does this go now?
Look, bro, now you see why he mentioning my name. I don't know. Listen to me, bro. I've never seen him, talk to him, did business with him. I don't know nothing about this man.
So you think this for clout?
That's
This for clout?
He 53 years old. He been rapping 20 years, can't get no traction. He mentioned Wack name. It's the most traction he never got, bro. I don't know the nigga. I don't know him. I ain't
All right, that's a
never
different
seen him.
episode. 500K. Thank you. 500K. Appreciate you, OG. We about to get that done, big dog.
AD, I know the game, so I know if I'd have let that go. See, he want me to respond. That's all he wants.
I said
He wanna
500K.
respond.
We ain't talking about him no more.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is kill him with silence, and he gonna look stupid. You don't power me.
So Blueface not gonna say no, right? So it's good. You speaking for Blue?
He said 500.
He said Blueface will fight you in the studio. It don't matter, but he want the money.
Let's do
500K. Go crazy.
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. Yeah, That's about as good of a reaction that we'll see from Wack 100's pathetic excuse and his sad attempt to not look like a scaredy cat. Because in this next clip we will see what happens when Wack 100 shoots off with his mouth after reciting the same old story of him pulling up on J Diggs and claiming he has proof with these fake screenshots that he so proudly wears as a badge of honor.
And we know he got his son killed for the insurance money. Paul Ruin, you can pull up with him. Damn. Wherever you are, nigga. I don't even know who you is. What? 6878 Beck Avenue, North Hollywood, California.
Who the L Fingers?
I don't be knowing these niggas, man. These niggas just be talking. They worse than females want to talk to a stranger. I'm waiting for one of you niggas to pull up and die. Niggas gonna be real quick. Baby, these niggas think we don't do what we always did. Fuck wrong with these niggas, man. So when you come, make sure you come prepared not to go back. Don't even make sense. Like, bro, I'm swear, if I was to me, I'm not gonna say nothing to me, knowing that I don't know this nigga, I ain't got no issues with this nigga. All up in here is some shit that's gonna violate something. On some real shit. I mean, Ben, I swear to God, back in our day, baby, if a nigga disrespected us and told us where he was at, we was going to see that man. Question. These niggas are scared to die. They scared to go to jail. They scared to go to jail.
I never told Diggs to pull up, blood.
You know what's back
hey, yo,
nigga.
You ain't never told Diggs to pull up, blood. On the dead homies, nigga.
Who was this?
You ain't never told no J Diggs to pull up, blood.
Who was this? Who are you?
Nigga, this L Fingers, nigga. Ain't I be in LA, bitch ass?
So I'm supposed to know.
Put that nigga down, man.
Nigga, who was this nigga? He talking about he be in LA.
That's Fingers. So look, so that's Fingers. He a producer. He do a lot of beats for everybody. This shit.
He a producer. So what the fuck is the problem with me?
Cause he for the Bay. I guess he repping for J Diggs.
Okay. Rockstar, did I send that nigga my address and pin drop 50 million times, telling him fuck his mama to pull up? The J Diggs nigga. Didn't I see the content? Man, these niggas, listen, bro. Y'all act like I'm hard to find. If you don't want to come to the spot, I gotta come out, make a left or a right. Paul Roop, get to it.
I think my favorite part of that clip is when Wack 100 asked his buddy Rockstar if he sent J Diggs the address, and then we just hear silence. That's exactly my point. This guy just talks. What's unfortunate is that some folks actually listen to this tiny little bald-headed gremlin, and the problem is that all he does is lie, and he never once backed up a single claim, and trust me, he's made many. As I said in my last video, this little 4-footer likes to speak on dead legends. In fact, that's what started this whole Wack 100 Lies a Lot series in the first place. And much like the skin of an onion, with each stinky layer we peel back, we get that much closer to the core of Mr. Wack No Fade 100. And here we are, at the end of part 2. And let me tell you, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface. Because in part 3, we will be taking a deeper look into the many lies of Wack 100. Thanks for watching. This has been Alien for now. If you are still watching, that means you must have enjoyed the content, and well, I'd like to say thank you again. You have no idea how much that means to me. Obviously, it's gonna be pretty impossible to see ad splits on any of these Wack 100 Lies a Lot series videos. The problem being, I would not be able to properly get my point across if I were to censor it. So I decided uncut is how I prefer this video to be viewed, and I completely understand how and why it might fall short of the ad split standards. So, here is my proposal. If you really enjoy my content and would wish to see a lot more videos in the future, then here is my Venmo account. And I only encourage you to support this channel if you happen to be in a position to do so. And if not, then that's just fine, and I encourage you to leave a like and subscribe, because that will let me know I'm doing the right thing just as well. Wack 100 Lies a Lot Part 3. The saga continues. This video will be in the works by the time you're hearing this. And if that sounds like something you might be interested in, then you can turn the notifications on for this channel, and then you will receive a notice once it drops. This has been Alien for now.